What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another video. Today I want to talk to you guys about high bar squat versus the low bar squat. What are they? What are the pros? What are the cons? What kind of squats do I do? And just everything. We're just going to cover everything. So let's get at it. Alright, so there's two different ways you can squat, and I'm sure that you guys have heard of it, the high bar and the low bar, and maybe some of you have seen it, maybe you haven't. Maybe you've heard a little bit about each one, but I'm just going to go through the list of the main things for each one, and so you guys are educated whether you want to do the high bar or the low bar squat. So I'm just going to try to show you real quick. The high bar squat is going to use your traps, right? So it's going to sit really up high, and it's going to sit right about like up top there. And that's the one, first of all, that I use the most, is the high bar squat. A lot of bodybuilders use it. What it does is basically you're gonna be more upright and you're gonna come basically straight down. I'm sure maybe some of you guys have seen those videos where there's actually like an app out there and you do a squat and it will draw a line to show you if you're going straight up and down. And that's basically what you want to do, is just like that. Your back is not really gonna be too far over the knees or anything like that, and your knees are going to be pretty close to right over the toes. The high bar squat is going to put a lot of emphasis on the quads mainly. Now both exercises will put emphasis on the quads. However, the low bar, which low bar is kind of like right on your rear delt here. If you could, I'm sure you can't really see it, but your rear delt, that's where you're going to put the bar, like right there, really, really low. One thing to note, as you can see when I'm trying to do this, is you need really good mobility just in your shoulders to be able to, because as you can see, it's tough. I've done it before. My buddy tried to show it to me, and when you go down, because the bar is so much lower, when you go down, it's actually going to force your butt backwards, and it's going to put more emphasis on the glutes and the hamstrings. Of course, you're going to hit the quads, but your butt's going to kind of slide back, and that's going to cause the chest to kind of be like that, more over the knees. Now, it's not just a bending over, rounded shoulders movement or anything like that. If you guys want a really good example, just watch any powerlifter. The reason powerlifters use this is because it's your strongest position. Powerlifters want strength, and that's where you get it. However, if you're looking for building mass and size, I wouldn't really recommend it. I mean, it'd be cool. You could do it to switch it up if you wanted to, but me, working out as more of like the bodybuilding way, I don't do it. It's not something that I've ever, like I said, I've tried it once with a buddy, just kind of like as a gee whiz. My shoulders are not that mobile. I mean, like even a front squat, I'm sure you guys have seen people do front squats where they can grab the bar like this and then actually like twist their elbows up to the sky. I got to do it like this. And that's a fault on my part, but it's just something that you guys need to know. Like if you're gonna do the low bar squat, you're gonna want good mobility, because you want it to sit right on your rear delts there. And the high bar squat's gonna sit on your traps. And like a lot of people say, use the traps as like the pad. Really quick about that pad, I would recommend do not use the pad. And I know some of you will say, well, the bar hurts my traps, it hurts my shoulders, and I get it. I used to be there. Unfortunately, there's really no workaround. You're just gonna have to get through it and build bigger traps and shoulders, and I know that that's not like the best answer, but the thing is, there's actually a danger to using the pad, because when you use the pad, think about it, it's probably a ½ an inch to an inch thick, right? So you put it on that barbell, and when you sit it on your neck, it's actually going to raise the entire barbell like that inch off of your traps. So now the barbell is sometimes I've seen it where the barbell is actually mid to low neck, and that's not okay, because that's going to change the dynamic of the squat. As you can tell, when just by changing from putting the barbell on your traps there to your rear delts, how much the movement changes. It's a completely different movement. It's a high bar and a low bar. So when you put that pad on and it raises the whole barbell another inch or two, it's changing the whole movement again, and it's too high. You never want to go higher than your traps like that. It's not going to be healthy. It's not going to be good. So a really, really quick breakdown is high bar squat. Just think bodybuilders. That's what bodybuilders are going to use. That's what people that are just trying to build really good legs are going to use. That's going to be their staple item. You're going to be more upright, more up and down. Like I said, your knees are gonna be more over your toes. If you go low bar, you're gonna be stronger. It's gonna take some time to learn if you haven't done it before. I also, like that one time I was training with my friend, I had to like relearn. I couldn't use heavy weight right away. So you're gonna have to relearn. Notice, just take note that you're gonna need better shoulder mobility, but it is going to push that butt back. So if you're looking for maybe more glute focus or a hamstring focus, or maybe you wanna throw this exercise in, because maybe you tried it and you really like it and you wanna throw it in on your hamstring day, that would be perfect because it's gonna force your butt backwards. Your chest is gonna be more over your knees, but your knees are not gonna be as over your toes because you're sliding basically your entire lower body back because you're pushing the butt back, if that makes sense to you guys. Most important thing, guys, though, no matter which one you use, make sure you nail down that form so you can really execute it perfectly. Don't worry about the weight, don't worry about what other people think, because I know I've done that too. When you learn a new movement, you know, you might start with a barbell and then go to 25s and then 45s, but just during that training session, make sure in your head you're like talking yourself through it, and the focus that day is to perfect the movement, not get strong. That will come later. You have plenty of time. You got years and years to perfect it and to get stronger, but you need to get the base down. Having said that, guys, I hope you were able to learn a thing or two today about squats. If you enjoyed the video, please smash the like button. That helps my channel so much, as does leaving a comment down below if you made it this far, or if you have a question for me. I respond to all my comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content just like this, and smash that notification bell so you know every time I post. Thank you guys again. It means so much to me, all you guys that are watching and everyone that's subscribed so far. And I love just watching the channel not take off, but I love watching it grow, and it's all thanks to you guys. I'll see you in the next one.